Hi, guys. Welcome with a big hug. You're watching Krish at 9:30 by Cambridge Veritas. If you're new to our community, to our channel, live trainings with Krish, welcome with a big hug. Make sure to subscribe so that you do not miss any lesson. If you came yesterday and you're back again, lots of love. You're doing great. Continue the rigor and the vigor with which you're focused towards improving your communication skills. What is this lesson about today? Today, we're going to be looking at a few interesting bits. I think I need to go back. We're going to be starting the lesson with word of the day, as you've seen already. But we're going to give just a minute or two for everybody else to join in. If you're with me, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to say perhaps a hi or show me a peace sign. We're going to start in just a few seconds. Thank you. Excellent. So, we're going to be getting started with hi, Sheikh. Good evening. We're going to be getting started with today, word of the day. Now, word of the day is very interesting. Look at the word. I want you to try pronouncing this word. The word is cyberchondriac. Cyber, cyberchondriac. We're going to stop using the pen for now. What do you think is this word? Cyber, I think, relates with internet. Chondriac looks like something who's addicted to something, correct? Can you guess what is the meaning of this word? What do you think? High meditation and peace. What do you think is cyberchondriac? Put your guess in the chat box. Why are we discussing this word? We're discussing this word because today's session is actually related to this word somewhere. I repeat, today's lesson is related to this word. Let's see what Google has to say. Google says cyberchondriac means a person who compulsively searches the internet for information about particular real or imagined symptoms of illness. So, for example, sometimes you have headache, or sometimes you have knee pain or stomach ache. What do people do? They start looking on the internet to see what symptoms they have and possibly what disease they could have as well. They're really scared. So, if you're one of those people, or if you have a friend or family member, that person is called cyberchondriac. They get really scared. Once again, repeat after me: cyberchondriac. One more time: cyberchondriac. So let's say together quickly: cyberchondriac. Bingo. Now, I'm going to show you three simple sentences. Have a look at these three sentences. I've been taking paracetamol 2 times today. I have taken antibiotics since Monday. I've been having a headache since yesterday. In your opinion, which sentence is right and which sentence is wrong? Grammatically, when you use English, a lot of the people use English like this. Which sentence do you think is right and which is wrong? Put your answers in the live chat. Let's see how many people can tell us the right answer. And if you do not know the answer, just simply make a guess. Let's see how many people are right. Let's start. Everybody. What do you think it is? Which one is right? Which one is wrong? La de la de la. All right. I'm going to share the answer with you. The answer is all of these sentences are grammatically wrong. I repeat, all of these sentences are grammatically wrong. And in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at we're going to be discussing why, if you use English like this, either in written form or spoken form, why is it wrong and what can you do to correct it? So today's lesson is leveled at advance. So if you feel that you want to be an advanced speaker of English, you have to stop making mistakes and errors and slips like this. And that's exactly what we're going to be studying. So for the next 20 to 30 minutes, we will look at some advanced concepts of English. I have some listening exercises, discussions that are going to take place. Let's get started. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Every day, we come up with great lessons on communication skills. So instead of watching tons of videos out there, reel after reel, spend an hour a day to keep English problems away. All right? That just came naturally. All right. So, what is the agenda of today's lesson? First, we will have some discussion related to common medical emergencies. And then after that, we're going to be having a listening exercise. In this listening activity, I will play an audio and you will listen to a conversation between a native doctor and a native patient. They're discussing something. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Number three, we will understand what is present perfect tense. For example, what is has and have and third form of the word, or has been, have been, and third form of the word. It's very important. Lot of people use it incorrectly. And in the next 20, 30 minutes, we will get to know how to use it correctly. All right? If you're with me, show me a big thumbs up. And the last bit is there's going to be an assignment, extra practice that I will give you, which is also available on the WhatsApp channel for those students who are connected with us there. So let's start. I have a simple MCQ here for you. Let me read the question. Make sure to put your answer in the live chat because if you don't answer, I don't know how much you're able to understand. Okay? Here we go. So the question is, if you find someone collapsed, as in they faint, on the ground, unconscious, on the ground, what should you do first? There's no correct answer, but in your opinion, what would you do first? Option one, put your jacket over them to keep them warm if it's cold, not like really hot outside. B, check if they are breathing. Or C, run off to find someone else to help. Different people can do different things, but what would you do in this situation? I'm going to look at your answers in the chat box, live chat. Sheikh, Shahana, Chandra, Meditation and Peace, welcome to our channel. What's your name, by the way? Meditation and Peace. Chandra says B. Excellent, Chandra. Shahana says B. Okay, that's interesting. Many of you are saying B. Check if they are breathing. Okay. Yeah. To be honest, I think logically, I would also do that as well. I'll check if they're breathing. Yeah. But why am I asking you this question today? I'm asking you this question because now we're going to listen to a doctor and a patient. So there's a listening activity. So there's a conversation that is taking place between a doctor and a patient. What do you have to do? You have to answer these two questions. So listen carefully, okay? Question number one, what symptoms does the patient have in the conversation? What is the patient saying to the doctor? What symptom did he or she see? And number two, in return, what did the doctor suggest? If you understand the question, give me a big heart in the chat box, live chat. Hi, Shruti. Shruti, you come back after a long time. All right. Shivanshi, welcome to the community. Okay. So I'm going to play the recording now. If you're able to hear the recording, just show me a peace sign. Okay. Just show me a peace sign. Thank you, Chandra. Here we go. I'm playing the recording now.
What's the problem?
I haven't been feeling well for a few days. I keep getting headaches and I've been coughing a lot too. And I have a temperature.
Have you been taking anything for the headaches?
Yes, paracetamol, but they don't really help. I read on the internet that headaches can be the first symptom of a brain tumour.
How many tablets have you taken so far today?
I took 2 this morning.
And have you taken your temperature this morning?
Yes, I've taken it 5 or 6 times. It's high.
Let me see. Well, your temperature seems to be perfectly normal now.
I think I need a blood test. I haven't had one for 2 months.
Well, Mr. Blaine, I think we should wait for a few days and see how your symptoms, develop.
Oh.
Can you send the next patient in, please, nurse?
Do you want me to play the audio one more time, or this was enough? If you want me to play it one more time, I'll play it. Let me know in the chat box, please.
I think we should wait for a few days and see how your symptoms, develop. Can you send the next patient?
What you guys feel? All right, I'll play the audio one more time. It's a short audio. We can play it one more time. Here we go.
Good morning, Mr. Blaine. What's the problem?
I haven't been feeling well for a few days. I keep getting headaches and I've been coughing a lot too. And I have a temperature.
Have you been taking anything for the headaches?
Yes, paracetamol, but they don't really help. I read on the internet that headaches can be the first symptom of a brain tumour.
How many tablets have you taken so far today?
I took 2 this morning.
And have you taken your temperature this morning?
Yes, I've taken it 5 or 6 times. It's high.
Let me see. Well, your temperature seems to be perfectly normal now.
I think I need a blood test. I haven't had one for 2 months.
Well, Mr. Blaine, I think we should wait for a few days and see how your symptoms, develop.
Oh.
Can you send the next patient in, please, nurse?
The doctor was a little bit aggressive, in my opinion. All right. So what was the symptom that this guy mentioned? What do you think was the symptom? Looking at your answers. Chandra, I played it one more time. Hope you managed to hear it. What was the symptom that the patient mentioned? Okay, Shahana says symptom was, I'm going to put Shahana's answer on the screen. Symptom was headache, cough, fever, and suggestion was we should wait for a few days. Perfect. Can we, ladies and gentlemen, can we clap for Shahana? Superb. Malika, Chandra, Shruti. Perfect, guys. Bingo. Superb. Superb. Shivanshi, lovely. Excellent. Thank you. And coughing. Excellent. You guys are right. So his symptoms are headache, cough, and a temperature. What is the meaning of a temperature? For example, if you're on fever, you say, I have a temperature. So do not say, I have fever. I mean, you can, but it's more beginner level or intermediate level. But if you want to sound a little more advanced when you speak English, just simply say, I have a temperature. Don't say, I have temperature. I have a temperature is important. Okay. And what did the doctor suggest? I think Shivanshi or somebody, Shahana had mentioned the answer. Doctor said, we should wait for a couple of days, for a few days, to see how this symptom develops. All right. Now, I want to tell you something important. Why are we listening to this? What is the purpose? When these native speakers speak and use language, it gives us an opportunity to understand how to use grammar perfectly well. And I want you to look at these sentences. I'm going to play the audio one last time. Look at the sentences, the conversation here. I will also give you 30 seconds to look at the conversation. Look at the conversation and fill in the blank spaces, either using has, have, and third form of the word. For example, what is the third form of speak? Speak, spoke. Third form, spoken. So there are two ways to speak. Either you say has spoken, have spoken, or has been speaking, have been speaking. Why are we talking about it? Because the first one is called present perfect simple tense, and that's the aim of today's lesson. In today's lesson, we want to understand what is the difference between these two types of sentences. And we will get to know it in the next 5 minutes so that forever you do not have any confusion and you do not make the mistakes that I told you in the beginning of the lesson. So I'm going to stop talking now. Look at the conversation for 30 seconds. I will play the recording. The numbers are written here. It's labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you put your answer, please put your answer using the labels 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, we will do together as example. The rest of it, you have to do alone. If you understand this, show me a big thumbs up. I repeat, if you understand this, show me a big thumbs up. All right, Shruti is ready, ladies and gentlemen. She is ready. Shahana, wonderful. So the answer to the first one is, doctor says, good morning, Mr. Blaine. What's the problem? So the patient says, I haven't been feeling well for a few days. The answer is, haven't been feeling well for a few days. All right, interesting. So this person did not say, I haven't felt well for a few days. This person said, I haven't been feeling well. Why? We'll talk about that on the next slide. Listen carefully and fill in the blank spaces. I'm going to start the conversation now. Here we go.
Good morning, Mr. Blaine. What's the problem?
I haven't been feeling well for a few days.
I forgot. Read the conversation 30 seconds and then I will play it. Thank you. Sorry about that. We'll talk about that on the next slide. Listen carefully and fill in the blank spaces. I'm going to start the conversation now.
Good morning, Mr. Blaine. What's the problem?
I haven't been feeling well for a few days.
I forgot. Read the conversation 30 seconds and then I will play it. Sorry about that. If you read it, just show me a big thumbs up. Thank you. All right, I'm playing it now. Here we go. Thank you.
I keep getting headaches and I've been coughing a lot too. And I have a temperature.
Have you been taking anything for the headaches?
Yes, paracetamol, but they don't really help. I read on the internet that headaches can be the first symptom of a brain tumour.
How many tablets have you taken so far today?
I took 2 this morning.
And have you taken your temperature this morning?
Yes, I've taken it 5 or 6 times. It's high.
Let me see. Well, your temperature seems to be perfectly normal now.
I think I need a blood test. I haven't had one for 2 months.
Well, Mr. Blaine, I think we should wait for a few days and see how your symptoms, develop.
Oh.
Can you send the next patient in, please, nurse?
All right, thank you. Let's get going. What is number 2? I keep getting headaches and I dash a lot too, and I have a temperature. What do you guys feel? Put your answers in the live chat, please. What do you think it is?
Send the next patient in, please, nurse.
All right, thank you. Let's get going. What is number 2? I keep getting headaches and I dash a lot too, and I have a temperature. What's the? Don't put all the answers together. if possible. What's the first one? What do you think it is? Hmm. Chandra, have been coughing. Thank you. So number two is have been coughing. Well done, Chandra. Can we all clap for Chandra? Thank you. I keep getting headaches and I've been coughing a lot too, and I have a temperature. Number three, dash anything for the headache. What's number two? What's number three? Thank you. What is number three according to the conversation? Looking at your answers. Shivanshi says, have you been taking? Shivanshi, wonderful. Just a little bit of correction there, although I know that it can be a typo. H is capital when you start the question. I'm sure you know it. Okay, Shahana says, have you been as well? Wonderful. Okay, number four. How many tablets dash so far today? What is it? Thank you, Chandra. Super. What's number four? I think I'll just go down a little bit. I think you can see the screen properly from here. What's number four? Have you taken? Perfect. Let's check it. Shivanshi says, have you taken? Wonderful. Great, Shivanshi. It is Shahana. Lovely. So it is how many tablets have you taken so far today? I took two this morning. And have you taken your temperature this morning? As in, have you used the thermometer to check what's your temperature? Yes, I. What is it? Dash it 5 or 6 times. I have taken. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Chandra. Okay, what's number six? The last one. Let me see. Well, your temperature seems to be perfectly normal now. I think I need a blood test. I dash 1 for 2 months. What's number six? Number six. Number six is I haven't had. I knew some people are going to struggle with that. Number six is I haven't had. I hope you're able to see it. Yes. So number six is I haven't had. So as you can see, what's happening is a lot of the times when we use English, sometimes we use ing with has or has been, have been, and sometimes we do not use ing. We simply use the third form of the word, such as spoken, taken, um, asked, or swum, etc. All of these are third forms of the word. But why do we do that? What is the real life use of it? That's what we're going to be looking at now. I repeat, that's what we're going to be looking at now. So let's have a look. I'm going to show you two simple sentences. The game is very simple. I'm sure you will be able to understand the meaning immediately after this slide. Okay, so here we go. Sentence one. Have you been taking or have you taken anything for the headaches? Which one do you think is right? Have you been taking or have you taken? Just make a quick guess. Which one do you think is right and appropriate? Have you been suffering? Have you been. Okay. So the correct one is have you been taking? And I'll tell you why it is right. Just wait. Look at the next sentence. This one is different. How many, I'll tell you why I'm stressing on this word, tablets have you been taking or have you taken so far today? Which one do you think is right here? Again, ing or without ing? This is taken. Take, took, taken is the third form of the word. But why is it right? Why, which one is right here? Did I just tell you the answer? Haven't taken. Okay, thank you. Waiting for number two. Shruti. Perfect. Thank you. Which one is right in number two? Malika says taken. Perfect, Malika. Well done. Malika says number two. Superb. Excellent. But what is the reason behind it? That's what we're going to understand now. There are two simple rules to remember when it comes to using has been, have been, and simple has and have. The rule is, let's have a look. It all depends on the situation. If you're talking about an action or activity, you use a certain tense. If you talk about a result or number, you use a certain tense. Let's understand which one is that. So here we have one sentence. I have been taking paracetamol for the headaches. This was the answer on the last slide. So is this talking about action, activity, or result or number? I repeat, I have been taking paracetamol for the headaches or headache. Is it talking about action, activity, or is it talking about result or number? Which one is it talking about? Excellent, Shahana. It's talking about action and activity. So remember the next time you want to talk about process or activity or an action that's been going on, you say have been ing. I hope you understand that. If you understand that, show me a big heart. The next time you talk about a process or an activity or action, you use has been, have been, ing. We will do a little bit of practice as well to understand this, so don't worry. I have been taking. Now, look at the next one. I have taken 5 tablets so far today. Is this an action activity or is it result or number? Some people can say it's action and activity as well. But between these two choices, which one is a better choice that you can see immediately? Action. Is it? Thank you. Good to know. Shinobi, my God, I'm seeing you after such a long time. Welcome. Don't miss a session. So happy to see you. It's a result or number. Excellent, Shruti. It's a result or number. So remember this. This is the juice slide of today's lesson. This is why we planned this lesson. This slide is the be all end all of the lesson today, ladies and gentlemen. So the rule is remember this. The next time when you're focusing and talking about action or activity or process, use has been, have been, ing. On the other hand, if the focus is on, let's say, a result of a situation or number, focus use without ing. That is the third form of the word. I have taken, I have, third form, basically. For example, I've spent 2 hours planning this lesson for you. It's not easy. Therefore, your participation is very important. I repeat, I'm talking about the result or number. It's over. I've spent 2 hours creating this lesson for you. So, can you see? I'm talking about the result or the number. So, I'm using have spent. On the other hand, if I'm talking about a process, I'll say I've been making pasta since morning. Have been making pasta since morning. I'm very bad at it, and it's really true. I have been making pasta since morning. So it is an action activity that I'm performing right now. So remember that. Let's go back to the lesson. Let's go back to the activity that I wanted to show you before. Why were the answers wrong? All of these sentences are wrong. The first sentence, I have been taking paracetamol 2 times a day. 2 times a day. It's result or number. So we simply say, I have taken paracetamol 2 times today. So that is the correct version. In this sentence, I have taken antibiotics since morning, since Monday. Incorrect. Because you're talking about a process, because of the word since here, it is ongoing, it's not over, it is an activity. You say, I have been taking antibiotics and it's not over since Monday. Similarly, the last sentence, I have been having a headache since yesterday. What do you think this one is? I have been having a headache since yesterday. Actually, I have put it incorrectly here. I have to apologize. This one is correct here. All right. I have to apologize for that. So this one is right. I've been having a headache since yesterday is totally correct. All right. So let's do a little bit of practice. If you understand this, show me a big heart or a big thumbs up or a peace sign. Thank you. Here we go. We completed this. We completed this as well. If you want to take a picture of this, take a picture of this. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Thank you, Shinobi. Super. Lovely. Take a picture of this, please. Bravo. Thank you. So, when you talk about a result or number, use the third form of the word. And when you talk about a process, use has been, have been, and word plus ing. All right. Thank you. So this is the practice that we have to do now. Everybody, get your fingers ready on your live chat now. We're going to practice together. There are 8 sentences on the screen. The first one is example. We'll do it together. There is a possibility that 2 options are correct as well. It can also be a number. It can also be an activity or process. There's a possibility for that. But for the rest of the sentences, you have to select any one option that is right. I repeat, you have to select any one option that is right. So let's do it together. Are you ready? How's the Josh, everyone? All right. Excellent. Here we go. Have you ever tried or been trying caviar? Which one is right? The correct answer is it's about asking for somebody's experience. All right? The correct answer is have you ever tried caviar? All right? Is it a process or is it a result or a one-time thing? Have you ever tried? It's a result in your entire life so far. Have you ever done that? So you're talking about, have a look. You're talking about result, as in your entire experience so far. Have you done it? So it's a result of the entire life that you've lived so far. It's not a process. Have you been trying caviar? Not that. Okay. So the correct answer is tried. Now let's look at number 1. I'm going to give you a few seconds, 10 seconds. Put your answers in the live chat. Which one do you think is right? Here we go. Okay, thank you. Shruti says, been working. She's worked here since July. She's been working here since July. This, ladies and gentlemen, has both the options right because it can be treated as a result and it can be treated as a fact, not an activity as well. So both the possibilities exist. But if you're saying been working, totally fine because that's what we spoke about in the last slide. because of the word sincere. So that's totally fine. I just want to say that this version totally exists as well. She's worked here since July. All right. Let's look at number two. Your mother has phoned or has been phoning 3 times this morning. I think when I go back, you're able to see the screen properly then. Thank you. Malika says phoned. Phoned is correct. Well done, Malika. Superb. If you put your correct answers, I'm going to display your answers on the screen. Okay. Superb. Has phoned. Thank you, Shahana. Lovely. Okay, number three. What do you think is number three? Thank you, Shivanshi. What's number three? They have run or they've been running around all day. Malika says once again, been running. Well done. Correct answer. It's a process. It's not a result. It's still it's an activity, a process. Number four. Superb. Shahana has been Chandra, lovely. Aradhya, welcome to Cambridge Veritas. Been running, wonderful. Sumit, been running, wonderful guys. Have been running. Shivanshi, lovely. Here we go. Next one. Tim and Lucy haven't seen or haven't been seeing our new house. Which one do you think is right? Haven't seen. Let's check the answer. Perfect. Haven't seen. Superb. Shahana, Malika, Aradhya, Sumit. Well done, guys. Superb. Okay, next one. I've never met or I've never been meeting a boyfriend. Have you? This should be an easy peasy one. Okay, don't. Yeah, cool. Which one do you think is right? Haven't met. Shahana. Thank you. Sumit, met. Perfect. Lovely. Shivanshi met. Okay, you guys are putting answers so quickly, it may be difficult for me humanly to show your answers one by one. So, my apologies if your name doesn't come, but I gather that you put your answer and I register your answers. Thank you. Chandra, Radhya, Shruti. Thank you. Super. It is right. It's rained all morning, or it's been raining all morning. Is it a result or is it a process? Okay, perfect. Malika, once again, Sumit, Shahana, wonderful guys. My God, I'm so proud of you guys. Well done. Can we clap for each other? That's and show me a big heart on the lesson as well if you like the lesson. Yeah, this lesson should reach as many students and people like us who want to polish their communication skills, isn't it? All right. Number 7. Bill has just gone or been going to work. He won't be back till this evening. Super. No, on the lesson as well, not just this, on the lesson as well. Okay. Sumit says, Sumit, Shahana, lovely. Aradhya, superb. Has just gone. Yes. And it's also just recent past. There are other explanations of course, justifying why gone is right. And the last one of the day. Bingo, you guys have done a fantabulous job. My sister has lived alone since her divorce, or my sister has been living alone since her divorce. There is a possibility that both are right. Both could be right as well. Have you considered that? All right, here we go. Both are right. All right. It can be treated as not just a result, but a process as well. My sister has lived alone since her divorce, has been living alone. We all know that it is definitely the answer because we discussed it, treating as a process. On the other hand, my sister has lived alone since a divorce, could be treated as a result as well, result of the divorce. So her lifestyle has changed and she wants to explore herself. She wants to be a confident woman, empowered lady. So it could be treated as a result as well, just so you know. So both the answers, sentences are right. All right. My God, so proud of you guys. Great job. Let me show you some love on the lesson. Can I send some love as well? Here we go. Some likes from me. Bingo. Super. All right. Oh, by the way, there was a many people said 47% 9 p.m. You'd like to have your lesson at 9 p.m. Perfect. All right. So let's have a look. The lesson is about to get over. The extra practice of the lesson is available on the WhatsApp channel. So if you're a part of our WhatsApp channel, you'll be able to see the extra practice. It's online extra practice. You don't have to write anywhere. It's digital, so you have to put your answers. It's fill in the blanks. Sometimes match the following, and you get to see your scores immediately. So that's the benefit of it. Feel free to use that. It's available on the WhatsApp channel, and the link of it is in the description below. And number two, before ending the lesson today, we always do this. Everybody knows it. Chandra knows it. Shahana knows it. Sumit knows it. What did you learn today? Quickly write a simple sentence in the chat box. This is what I learned. La de la de la. What did you learn? I'm going to give you 30 seconds. There's a very important announcement. I want to speak to you guys personally about something, so don't just leave the lesson yet. Yeah. What did you learn today? Quickly write a simple sentence in the chat box. This is what I learned. What did you learn? Thank you. Shauna says present perfect is used for result or number. What is present perfect, Shahana? Make it simple for me. Chandra says, we have been learning. Oh, nice. We've been learning English in new perspectives. So sweet. Lovely. That's so nice. It's called real life use of English, isn't it? It's called real life use of English. Guys, can you make a sentence like Chandra, like the way Chandra said? Shahana says, present perfect continuous for process or action. Shivanshi says, interesting way of learning. Happy for you, Shivanshi. Make sure to share the lesson with your friends and family, brothers and sisters who want to improve their English. Superb. What about other people? Sumit, where are you? Shruti, Aradhya, where are you guys? Shinobi, where are you? Okay, Chandra says, I'm in a remote area where net connection is low, but your class is very helpful. You're welcome, Chandra. God bless. Happy for you. I've learned present perfect. I have been learning English for 2 years. Superb. Excellent. Okay, so tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at, if you remember, if you've been joining us for some days now, I'm sure you'd know that a topic of your choice is actually based on Sundays. We're going to be doing this tomorrow. So I want to pick your brains, guys. Is there any particular topic that you want to do? Is there something particularly that you want to discuss? Let's do it tomorrow. So give me a few suggestions in the chat box. What bothers you when it comes to? So we'll try to keep the level anywhere between beginner to advanced, between as in something that is useful for everybody. So we'll try to plan a lesson accordingly. Do you have any suggestions, things palpitating in your mind that you'd like to sort of have me cover. Okay. Radhya says learning present perfect continuous in real life scenarios effectively. Superb. Radhya. Is there anything in particular that you want to do that we can bring? Business English, IELTS. I've got a lot of topics for you planned, but I just want to pick your brain and see what do you guys have as a choice. So sweet. You're welcome. Shruti says, I learned action or activity. Gerunds for daily conversation scenarios. Shahana, that's a very good topic. For those people who do not know what is gerund, gerund is a technical word which means words with ing. We actually started our live classes with that as well. To teach in gerunds, and I think we can cover that. Thank you, Shahana. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with this, if you're new to Cambridge Veritas, English with Krish at 9:30. I think we need to change this hashtag to Krish at 9. Yeah, because most of you said, didn't you guys say that you're comfortable with 9 p.m. As opposed to 9:30? Voice and accent, yes. We're gonna get voice and accent. I promise you, it's coming. Perfect. Vocabulary for advanced level. Yeah, that is a very good topic as well. There's so much there that we can cover. Perfect. If you're new to the community, Cambridge Veritas, make sure to subscribe, share the channel with your friends and family as well. We've just recently started. We want to make sure as many students get benefited as possible. And also, online practice is available on WhatsApp channel. In case you're not on WhatsApp channel already, make sure to join the WhatsApp channel. And with that, loads and loads of love. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned something new, something important, something that you can, like Aradhya said, effectively use in daily life. You're watching Krish at 9:30. We'll soon change it to 9 now that the poll is out. Loads and loads of love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Goody goody night.